Hey, y'all, welcome to Petty and Friends,
where we use humor to break down barriers
so that we can talk about real life situations.
and find real life solutions.
Welcome to episode 44, my people.
Peeps, welcome to the show.
Dreams and Nightmares is the name of the episode.
It
Hold
is.
up, wait a minute.
What?
Y'all thought I was finished? When I got the extra morning, y'all thought I was rented?
Yep, I sure did.
What else he saying?
I don't know. Some of it just goes in one ear and out the other. And
I swear.
but I do love that song though. It get me hyped real
No, I
fast.
get everybody hype. You
It
think
should.
you're a rapper and you done sold drugs at least for 2.5 minutes.
But if you don't know the first line,
No, you gotta get out.
I feel like you are an imposter.
No, I can't talk to you.
You're not welcome. You can't
No.
sit with us.
No, for real, you can't.
You can't sit with us if you don't know. What I just said it the wrong way earlier. What did I say?
What you say?
Nightmares and dreams.
Yeah, but you know the lyrics.
I know
you
the
ain't gotta
lyrics.
know the song.
I had
The lyrics.
players mess up.
Yeah,
Anyway,
all the time.
so today, y'all, we really want to talk about exactly what the title says: dreams and nightmares, nightmares and dreams, however you want to say it. I think it's interesting when we try to go after our dreams and try to go through the process of getting to where we're supposed to be. We experience the highs and lows of everything,
Man.
and it's kind of hard to do it if you don't have a team. But it's even worse when you have a team and they not supportive.
Man.
Man, so if I haven't said it before, I appreciate you, my G. This is an appreciation moment.
I appreciate you too.
I appreciate you, my G. I really do, though.
Y'all see the shirt? That's my clothing line she got on. Look, my shirt too.
She got an 817.
Drippy Bear Pearl.
Shameless plug.
Just to shamelessly plug it. But yes, that's called support. I supported her with her books. They 11th hour crafts and everything, because y'all basically do every damn thing. What else you got?
Look,
you got your life coaching.
Yeah, we just got dreams though. I think the funny thing is, what a lot of people don't acknowledge is that your dreams kind of get birthed out of all those nightmares that you experience.
Absolutely.
Like, I can honestly say, everything that I'm doing now is a byproduct of what I went through as a young person, or as just seeing some stuff when I was growing up.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So your dreams are birthed out of your nightmares for sure.
Yeah, because it's usually a nightmare getting clothes and shirts that I want to wear that is actually nice. That's not super expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't be, especially think about going to a store. You try to get, say, some urban wear or black people clothing lines.
I hate that.
You go to dealers, it's one small ass section. JCPenney ain't even got a damn section. It's usually outdated shit, or you got to pay $100 some for a t-shirt.
Or can we talk about this for a second? How they just go on Pinterest and find out what look is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I be seeing these. What is our word of the week?
Napkin Americans.
There you go. I be seeing these people which go on Pinterest and they find the outfits. It's Latasha put this together.
Yeah.
Sharon put this together. They go and put it on and buy the J's. First of all, they buy all the J's, and I'm mad about that too. But that's another.
I can't get no 11s for nothing,
because
I swear.
They bought them up because they know that's the style of the month.
All I want is some 11s. I don't even wear J like that. Just give me a pair of 11s.
They are influenced by Pinterest and by our culture. So I think it's interesting how they can do that, but then they don't want to really represent us and let us have the credit for it.
Culture vultures.
That's what it is. So, but yeah, I think that it's so important to have people around you that support you, that really ride for you and are actually happy with the fact that you are making it. We got a lot of friends that's out here doing things.
Yeah.
We've all been grinding for years.
For real.
So it's anything we have, we know that they worked for it. So it's a lot easier to clap when you know the person really fought for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So we can name a couple of our friends that's doing big things.
I ride hard for my friends. Tim, he's an actor in Cali.
Timothy Brown.
Anything that he's in, I stream it just to be streaming it.
Yeah.
Just so he can get the views up. He's just been on a couple of shows. Yeah. And I might not even like the show. I'm finna watch it because my boy in that shit.
Yeah.
I'm finna watch it 10 times today so he can get some more streaming views.
Yeah.
But his commercials he done been in. I remember when he did the Ruffle stuff. I was sharing it damn near every day.
Tim has done a lot. And I will say this too, it's fun to see him go after it because we've seen the highs and lows of it. But Tim, we've always known Tim was gonna be what he is.
Yeah.
What he's becoming, because even in high school, he was in theater. He was very expressive and made sure that he let people know like
Yeah.
what he was about. Like, so it's cool to see him get this shine.
I'm gonna go a little further back.
We gonna go deep on Tim.
Since I know him a little bit longer than you.
You have known him longer than me.
I kind of saw the acting vision. We was corny as shit for doing this, but in middle school, we would act like we were wrestling.
Yeah.
And we were certain characters at lunchtime, and he was all the way committed in it. Like he thought he was The Rock.
Say and scene.
Yeah, he was all the way committed to this shit. So it is dope seeing it. I didn't even think about that until you said something.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Like, and I think it's funny. This is a fun fact. Like with our friend group, he has like partnerships with most of us. So like Tim, we call each other. He calls me Queen. I call him King. With our other friend Rundy, he calls her Jada, and she calls him Will.
Yeah,
like it's like pairing. So it's kind of crazy how that came out too. It's cool to see how he's been able to maintain these relationships while he is trying to fight for this dream. Yeah, because he's away from us. He's all the way in LA.
Yeah,
so we don't get to talk often. We don't get to see him, but when we see him, it's all love. Yeah, and it's like we gonna support you continuously, like until you get to where you need to get, and even after.
Yeah.
So,
and you would think of somebody that's, has been on TV, that has shown even like that type of success, like they wouldn't mess with you no more.
Right.
But nah, he still ride for us. Like if he see that we posted something, he gonna share it.
Yeah.
Just so it gets out to other people. And people don't realize a share goes a lot longer or farther than you may be purchasing something.
It's everything.
Like it's some friends that probably haven't bought a lick of my clothing, but every time I post something about it, they gonna share it. Yeah, and it's appreciated.
I tell you now, I can't buy everything because the funds ain't like that.
Man.
But I'm gonna make sure I try to buy something, at least one thing, but I'm gonna always share it and I'm gonna always pub. Because if nothing else, I'm a connector of people. So that's the superpower.
Going to our other friend, Monique. She does hair.
She does hair.
She sells edge control. I'm not going to use no edge control, but you know who can?
Chicks
my kids.
Chicks do.
Chicks love edge control, so why not share it so it can get some more views?
Mm-hmm.
I can't use no edge control. What I'm going to do with that? I want my wave showing.
Please don't ever use edge control nor Beijing.
Nah, hell no.
Bro,
I'll get a hair replacement before any of that. I've said that before.
That tattoo hairline that people be doing.
Hey, shout out to Travis because he do that.
Mookie be killing it though.
Hey, he be killing what is it called, SMP or something like that.
I don't know, but Barbara Mook, my cousin be killing it with that though. Yeah. I'm not saying my barber. He's very skilled at what he do. I just don't want Audie to have it.
My hair a little rusty because this was a fresh cut about 2 weeks ago, but it still look good. The waves hitting. But yeah, Travis is mean with them clippers.
Yeah,
and he does whatever it's called. It's like tattooing your little hair follicles on there.
That's a tedious job.
Yeah,
but somebody got to do it. And I know he get paid good.
And then let me hold some.
But so let's talk a little bit about like some of the things we've had to deal with when it came to or when it comes to us going after our dreams. Like, you want me to go first? Or you want to go first?
You go first. You got way more experience than I do.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that, but I'll say the hardest thing about chasing your dreams could be just the fact knowing that you could not make it. Like, you do all this on a maybe.
Yeah.
And to me, the maybe is enough because it's like you feel like if you don't go after or if you don't go wholeheartedly with it,
you're gonna have some regret.
You're gonna have a lot of regret.
Yeah.
And I would much rather try and fail than not and say I could have. Yeah. Right. Also the other hardest part is like I feel like God calls me to do a lot of things to work with people that have what I want. Mm-hmm. Like where I'm trying to get.
Yeah.
So sometimes in weak moments it's a struggle.
Yeah.
Because you have to be forced to sit there and deal with working with people who have everything that you need at the moment and still be humble enough and patient enough to wait. It's the hurry up and wait process for me.
Oh yeah.
So that's not always the case, but that is one thing that I struggle with a lot sometimes where it's like I have to humble myself and remember like your race is your race. Stay focused on what you need to focus on and the purpose. That's all it's about. It's about purpose. It's not about money. It's not about having a certain lifestyle. For me, it's about making sure I reach my goals of the purpose.
I like that. So yours is purpose. Mine's another P word. My clothing line was my passion because, like I said, I couldn't find stuff that I wanted. So I was like, I'm going to create my own stuff. And then I'm going to create some more stuff for other people that they may like.
Yeah.
Them sales not always good every month. Right. But usually when those sales aren't good that month, I'll wear something that I have, and then somebody was like, "Oh, that's nice. I like that. What is that? Oh, that's my clothing line. Oh, bet, give me the website." This it's just that easy for you to network and get out there like that. But yeah, purpose, passion.
And I think that too, just having one of my favorite things about being a creative, because ultimately I'm just a creative.
Yeah,
Like I do a lot of different things, but I just like to see things in my head and bring them to real life. So I think that helps me a lot because I have to use my imagination.
yeah,
And your imagination is your problem solver.
true.
If you can stay intact with your imagination, you can do anything. And I always say be childlike, not childish.
Yeah,
Because when you're a child, you have no limits. You just be like, I can do anything.
you don't have no fear.
No fear, no limits. Don't care about the money. Don't care. Your kids
I'm
know.
finna go.
Your
Hey,
kids don't be caring. Like, Daddy, I want this. It's gonna
they
get
don't
done.
care. They just like, hey, I want this. You gonna make it happen.
Where
I
the
like.
money coming from?
I
Baby?
love that y'all have that faith in me. As a father, I love that y'all have that faith. But you just planning stuff out the blue like that. Where are these funds gonna come from?
Hey, that's faith though.
They manifest the hell out of some stuff. I'm gonna say that.
That's faith. Like, so for me, that's the only way that I've been able to continue to fight for the things that I want. Because my dreams are extremely like big. It's never about me. It's about me helping other people. So it's hard to like go through that process, but my imagination allows me to dream outside of the box.
I'm gonna brag on you a little bit. Everybody needs a friend like her because no matter how small the idea is, she's gonna tell you to go for it and to get there. And even if you don't, just her saying that is gonna put that in your ear, and then you gonna go for it. Because I remember telling you, I was like, I want to do this, but I'm not sure. And then you were like, just go for it. And I was like, I don't know. You was like, do the research on it first, and then go from there. And then boom, got a clothing line.
Everything is possible.
It is.
We live in a society where, of course, there are some restrictions, but you have the option to either take life by the horns or you can just sit back and let life happen to you. And I feel like our friend group is very adamant about being vocal and doing what we want to do.
And being there for each other.
And being there for each other. We don't see each other all the time, but we support each other and we know each other are there. Like the presence. So I think that when it comes to friendship and supporting your friends, especially the ones who are creatives, the best thing you can do is show up for them by sharing their posts, spreading the word and telling people and mentioning their names in rooms where they're not there.
Exactly.
Like if you hear somebody talking about something that your friend does, I need you to bring their name up.
Yeah.
It's real easy. It's free. Free 99 to say their name.
Because I'll just say it. If it's too big for you, then that's on your decision. But I'm finna put y'all in them spaces. I'm finna tell everybody about what you do, what product you sell, anything. Like the amount of people that I done put on my friends is crazy.
Yeah.
Especially my tattoo artist. Shout out Shay Young. I ain't forgot about you, girl. She did my arm and my chest piece and my calf. But she legit.
Why do you think it's important to go after what you feel is your dreams? Why do you think it's super important?
Because, like you say, it could be that P word, that purpose. It could be your purpose that you're supposed to do that, whether it's big or small. If that's what you're supposed to do, that's what you're supposed to do. If you don't fulfill it, then you're going to feel that void, and that will spill over to any other parts of your life.
That's true.
So go after what you think. If you feel like you got an idea about something, then go for it.
That's true.
That goofy ass deal about the bar, I'm not going to say the name so y'all can steal my shit.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Patent pending.
That's going to happen.
But yeah, sure. That was just a joke that I came up with, and y'all was like, hold on, that would be dope. Like,
yeah. The most of the things that come out of jokes are just like in normal conversation be the things that could blow.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that a lot of people feel like I don't have everything I need to do. Like I don't have everything I need for the situation, but I'm like, sometimes the power is in just starting. Like when you just start, you start getting the momentum and getting exposure and getting the things that you need when you start.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people just need to just start.
Yeah. That's all it takes is just start. Once you actually start it just gets the ball rolling. This really with anything. Working out, eating right, anything. That's why I tell people, they was like, well, especially after I lost my pandemic weight, they was like, well, how did it go? I was like, I just made a decision. So even if I didn't work out like a full 30 minutes to an hour, I started something, whether I did 5 push-ups that day. Okay. Next day, I'm gonna do 5 push-ups again. And then you get into a routine, and all it takes is 3 weeks once you get in a routine, and then it becomes a part of your lifestyle. And that's what everything is.
Yeah. But you just said something very important. He said, I made a decision.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key. Like, you either gonna choose to be where you at and stay there, or you're gonna choose to be able to change.
True.
And then you have to ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice? Because let's not act like that's not a real thing.
Oh
like,
yeah, you're gonna have to sacrifice
something, you have to sacrifice something. It's like, even if it's a temporary sacrifice,
Yeah.
it may be like, for this year, I know I can't go on no trips.
Yeah.
Or I can't be around y'all like that.
That was me last year and didn't do no trips.
So low key, that's me this year.
You ain't doing no trips.
I don't know yet. If I go on a trip, it's gonna have to be a trip where I can go visit a friend that's that has a home that I can stay in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I have a lot of things I'm trying to get in place. So you have to make a decision on what are you willing to sacrifice. Make that decision, and then you gotta also put the plan in place and go.
True.
Quit being scared to try, because at the end of the day, these people out here eating.
I swear,
and you gotta eat too.
Plenty of people eat.
And your friend group is a direct reflection of you. So if you got people in your circle that ain't trying to do nothing, you better move them out your circle, because they are a hindrance on your progress.
Mm-hmm.
So, especially with working out.
Oh yeah, you got people that's just lazy, ain't trying to do nothing, and it's gonna go on you. That's part of the reason why I got back into coaching, because I was like, I'm coaching my players to actually be active. It's gonna make me be active with them. So
yeah,
this is absolutely right.
What do you feel like has been the biggest sacrifice when it comes to family? Like, how do you balance everything that you're trying to do?
I try to include them in it. That's one thing, especially having kids. They'll see me doing some design. I like, hey, you like this? I say, hey, y'all want to come up with your own shirt? Like, they got products of their own too on a little clothing line. They get a little creative.
Look at them.
Yeah. My babies can draw way better than I can.
The G babies.
I stick to the generic stuff.
Yeah, I think that's dope though. Including them in it does make them feel super included. And then you never know, it may birth something else for them.
Yeah.
So,
like with this podcast, they used to be a part of it our last season. Well, they weren't a part of it, but they would just know what was going on.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a podcast? Like, it's just expanding and giving your kids a whole bunch of different experiences, and they're gonna grow from it.
Yeah. Or they'll be like, my daddy did this, so I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
Like, or they'll tell their friends, you can do it because my daddy did it.
They'll wear some of my shirts or my hoodies at school, and the kids will ask them, "Oh, where'd you get that from?" "Oh, it's my dad's clothing line." They be proud.
Oh, proud kids.
My babies.
What would you say? What is something that you feel like you want to do next that you may be a little timid to do?
I won't say I'm timid. It just takes a lot of time. I want to finish. The poetry book is going to get finished this year for sure.
Good.
But I gotta finish my book idea I've been having for like the last 10 years.
Y'all heard that?
I just want it done right.
It's on camera, guys.
I just want it done right. And I know either I'm gonna have to take some writing classes or I'm gonna have to hire somebody. But I want that somebody that lived through the time frame that the story is happening in. So I gotta get there. I need a black person to write it. That's what I need.
Is you looking at me?
No, I'm just saying. Was that a hint?
Because we can write it.
I mean,
I told you,
y'all got this on camera. We can write it.
We can write it.
Write the shit, Trina.
Okay, I'll write it.
Put it on the program.
Put it on the program. I don't mind writing. I was there.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, we can make that thing crack. It'll be like a podcast on paper. Podcast on paper for real.
Facts.
Yes. I would say the thing that I want to do the most is I know it's something God's telling me to do because it's bigger than me. It's way bigger than me. But I'm gonna just say it out loud. I want to have a conference for student athletes in Texas, and I want to create the standard for what a student athlete is in Texas.
That's dope as shit. So do it before the signing periods.
Yes.
Talk to them, have them come. Oh, but that's dope as shit.
I want a big conference.
Yeah. Like I want this shit at the stadium.
Yeah, that would be nice. Like, honestly, it came to me in my quiet time. So I know it came to me. Yeah. I didn't create that in my head. It dropped. It was a deposit.
Nah, that's a dope idea.
And I feel like our students go all over the world to play sports, right?
Yeah.
But we don't have a standard for what a student athlete is in Texas.
What they should do.
What they are. Yeah. Like, who are we? What is the mission as a student athlete from Texas? But if you talk to a Florida student, you know what they're going to tell you first? I'm from the crib. And that means something to them. It don't mean nothing for our kids. I want to create that.
That's dope.
it's scary, y'all. Because of the simple fact that it's like
it's
huge, right? But if I don't, it came, I have to get it out.
You got to.
So we're gonna
this was step one, really.
Step one, yeah. Say it out loud. I wrote it down already.
Yeah.
You know I'm good for writing it down. I'm gonna write that down.
You done said it out loud. Now you gotta do it.
It'll get done. It'll get done just like this poetry book and this other book gonna get done too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying all that to say, like, you know, whenever you are dreaming, don't be afraid of how big the dream is, because you may just be the spark. You may not even see it fully go through on your end, but you may be the person who got the ball rolling.
Yeah.
So if you can just do your part, like we said in our other show, do your job.
Do your job.
Be that spark.
That's my coaching motto.
Do your job.
Do your job.
And it's gonna come to fruition one way or the other.
Yeah.
Whether it inspires somebody else to do something, or, you know, it just creates an opportunity for somebody. But just being in your position and leaving your mark is so important.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I continue to fight through these nightmares so I can get to my dreams.
Oh, I like that. We got to end the show on that. That was a perfect segue to end it. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Well, all right then.
Oh, yeah, hold on. We got to shout out to petty artists that ain't artists no more. Shout out to D4L, Fabo. Rest in peace, Shawty Low.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Fabo.
Shout
out to D4L. What song did they do?
I don't know, but they are a direct
Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy, yes. They are a direct reflection of what we just talked about, though. That's a squad that rode for each other. They support each other.
They did.
Through the shenanigans and all.
Because ain't no way they were supposed to be a real group and be successful.
They killed
it, if you look at them on paper.
Paper?
They did.
You know how people say it leaped off the paper?
Yeah, it didn't at all. I didn't. Who was the other people in the group?
I don't know. It was a lot of people.
I don't know.
Can you imagine how much money they had to... They cut that money up that many times?
Man. Say.
All they could afford was some Laffy Taffy after that.
Girl, shit, that Laffy Taffy.
That's all they could say.
That boy said, my name is Mr. Chico Stick.
I wanna da-da-da. Oh.
Cause you so thick.
All right, y'all. We done. We're done. Hey, we remembered the line, though. Success. All you had to do was start. All right, y'all. Until next time, don't just be petty.
Be a friend.